could we do with this? Cook, right? We would cook. We could put something in here and make it. So if you could have any food, if you could fill this pot up with something, what would you fill it up with? Soup? Cheesy what? Cheesy nanos? Is it okay? That would be really tasty. What else can we put in here? You can have anything you want. Is that your favorite food? Yes. Soup? What would you put in the pot?
Maybe some water that I could mix with.
Okay, so another soup. We could put some water in here. If I could fill this up with my favorite food, I wouldn't put it. Noodles, yes, noodles, pasta. I would fill it up with pineapple. I wouldn't cook it, but that's my favorite. What do you guys think Jesus' favorite food was? Maybe fish? We're just guessing. I don't really know. I haven't asked him. Bread? You don't know? Well, one thing, we don't necessarily know what his favorite food was, but we know that Jesus liked to eat, right? In our story today, he's eating bread at one time, and another time he's eating fish. Right, very good. If Jesus had a whole pot of fish, say that was his favorite food, do you think he would want to keep it all to himself? Why?
Because he would want to share it with everybody else.
He would want to share it with everybody else. That's exactly right.
Because if his friends could have food, then he would have to share fish.
Exactly. He would want to share his fish with everybody else. And plus, is it fun to eat all by yourself? It's a lot more fun if you have a lot of people to share with, right? Well, what Jesus tells us a little bit in his stories today is that when you're eating with other people, that Jesus is right there with you, even if you can't see him, that he's right there when you're eating. So like when you're eating dinner today, Jesus is at your table with you too. Did you guys know that? Yeah? So today, in just a second, we're going to say a prayer. Today, when you guys have lunch or dinner, or moms and dads, you might have to help out with this a little bit. Today, when you have lunch or dinner, and you say your prayer at the table, I want you guys to thank Jesus for being there with you. Okay? All right, so we're going to say our prayer. So this is sort of practice for later. You ready? Dear God.
Dear God.
Thank you for feeding us.
Thank you for feeding us.
With food.
With food.
And love.
And love.
We thank you for our families.
We thank you for our families.
And for coming to our tables.
And for coming to our tables.
Amen.
Amen.
Now you guys can head back to your seats.